we've got mail. Boys and girls, we have mail. We have a whole bunch of stuff that's come in. I actually have more stuff coming, but I thought this was plenty to go through in one video. I've had this particular envelope for a little while, so I've been itching to open this up for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in it. And the rest of this stuff is from stuff that I've been purchasing through a Facebook community coin group, and picked up all sorts of cool silver and some old coins. So I'm really looking forward to going through all this. But this puppy here, this is from North Central Coins and CADrollhunting. I think actually it was CADrollhunting's item that he was offering up for the night where they were doing a competition on hunting nickels together, and I just happened to get lucky enough to win this, so thank you very much to both of you. It was a great night. It was a fun hunt and a fun competition, and definitely enjoyed it, and was obviously very happy to have won one of the prizes. So so that's really cool. I opened this one up on video here, and I meant to get my knife out and didn't, so let me just grab that. I'll probably have to bring you back in. Oh, no, there it is. All right, so let's open this one up first. I'm going to be very careful, try not to show names and stuff and addresses on here, but let's see what we got here. So I believe this was a hockey themed coin, if I remember correctly, and make sure there's nothing in there that is private. So yeah, thank you to Daner for sending this out to me, and let's see what we've got here. Oh, looks like we got a little bonus here as well. What's this? It's all stapled to it. Well, all right, so let's look at the coin first. So yeah, so that is a $20, so 20 for 20. This is a series that the Royal Canadian Mint has been putting out for quite some time now, where you can buy a $20 coin for 20 bucks from them. And so I'm pretty sure that's probably where this is from, because I've got a few of these, some of the earlier ones, and they're all about the same size. So so that's cool. 2013. I love hockey. Being a Canadian, who doesn't? So yeah, that's awesome. And then he's got this stapled here to another coin. So let's see what else is in here. Oh, 1967 copper penny that yeah, is in excellent shape. So that's cool. I'm not sure if that upgrades my collection or not, but thank you very much, Daner. Thank you to CADrollhunting as well. I'll put their channels in the description below, and yeah, go check out their channels if you haven't already. Some awesome content on there, so thank you so much. All right, so the rest of this stuff is stuff that I have bought through this coin group, and most of this stuff I've got at spot price. I've been very careful to try and be paying, it's an auction type of setup, so I'm trying to make sure I pay only spot or very close to it. I do allow for the fact that there is, if I have to buy this stuff from my local coin store, I'm going to have to pay 13% tax on top of that. So, I don't mind paying a little bit extra, but this is, the idea is to try and get this as close to spot as possible. So let's see what this one is. Wow, it's really stuck in there. Well packaged. I'm just going to pull this out. I just want to see the who sent this to me. Okay. And all right, so that is the packaging. And there we go. Hopefully that's in some type of protective sleeve. Yeah. Wow, that's not coming out easy, that's for sure. Okay, there is a plastic bag there, so. All right. Well, it's well taped. So I guess I'll just dump it out. And there we have it. 25-cent, 1917 Newfoundland quarter. King George V head on the back there. Yeah, that's a beautiful coin. I don't have any Newfoundland quarters at this point, although I think there's a couple that are being shipped to me besides this one. And yeah, so I wanted to pick that up. I tried to get it as close to spot as possible, and yeah, and that's including the shipping. So beautiful coin. I'll just set that up here for now. Now let's just set it over here. I think it's still on camera if I set it there. Yeah. So, all right, so let's move that out of the way. What else have we got here? Oh, it's like Christmas. Try and get in here, open this up. And again, I'm trying to be careful not to show addresses and so on as I'm doing this. So, well packaged. This stuff is not going anywhere, that's for sure. But thank you to all these people that that shipped this stuff out. Obviously, you took great care in making sure that it was not floating around inside the envelope. So, all right, so we got a couple different lots here. So there's the other two Newfoundland quarter, or actually, yeah, so I forgot these were actually 50-cent pieces, not the quarters. So I got a 1917 and a 1918 50-cent piece from Newfoundland. So this is before they had joined the Dominion of Canada. Both King George the heads on there. Obviously this one is in much better shape than the 1918, but these are sterling silver coins. So 97.5% silver. So great, if nothing else, just for the spot price. But certainly they fill holes in my books because I haven't even started collecting Newfoundland coins until just now. So that's great. So let's set those over together there. And also in here was a lot of Roosevelt dimes. So again, these I just picked up because that's a great way to collect silver and stack silver. So I have no Roosevelt dimes. Well, yeah, I might have one or two lying around, I don't know. But I'm not actively collecting the old silver and American dimes. I do have a bit of a collection of kind of new dimes and so on, but I'm doing that more just because as I coin roll hunt, well, there's a nice looking one, it's in great shape, 1964. As I'm going through these coin roll hunts, I just, I'm getting them because they're in the rolls. So, so whether I actually start a collection with these or not, I don't know, but I primarily just got them for the silver. So feels nice, sounds nice. So yeah, some more silver for the collection. And again, that was at or under spot. All right, let's see what else we got here. And of course, everything's taped on the end. Right, bear with me as I try and get my knife in there so you can kind of see as I'm opening these. Silver went down again today, I saw, so it's still a good time to buy if you are looking at adding to your collection. That's a good way to reuse. Whoops. Did the address show there? No, I don't think so. Don't know who that person is there, but it's a good way to reuse an envelope from one of your companies that you either have mutual funds or stocks with or whatever, I guess. So, all right. Yep, there's an address on both sides, so I'm going to have to probably learn how to blur things if that ended up showing up. And just pull this out here. Alright, so that is the next lot. So these are obviously Canadian quarters. So we got 1964, a 1949, a 1950, and 1941. So again, there'll be a couple of these, I'm sure, that I wasn't too picky. This person was selling in lots of various different quarters. Really looking at it more from a stacking standpoint, and if I happen to find some stuff that fits or fills a hole while I'm doing it, then so be it. That's awesome. But really, I'm just trying to pick it up as close to spot or less as I'm going through these auctions. So, if I can get one that I don't have have it in my book, then that would be great. But yeah, so 4 more quarters for the stack. About $19 or so, roughly, is what I've been paying for these. Anywhere from $18 to $20, including shipping, is pretty much what I've been paying for most of the stuff on that auction site. So, all right, move that off to the side. Let's pull in or get this one done. So, and I have probably another half dozen or so envelopes I'm expecting. Some of it from the auction, and then I also did win something on another YouTuber site as well. So I'll be happy and excited to show that one off when it comes in as well. All right, so we've got two more quarters here, 1960 and a 1966. The 60 is pretty well toned there. But again, buying it primarily just for the silver. So can't beat getting it at spot, and with that recent drop in silver price, then that is it's a good time to be picking this stuff up. It's probably $2 per dollar of face cheaper now than it was about a month or so ago. So I'm quite happy to be grabbing this stuff at this price. And let's see here, well taped. I'll get in there, try to get through the tape, and you can see stapled to the inside. All right, so this is a large penny, 1896 large penny. So again, most of the stuff I'm getting is silver, but this was a reasonably good deal to pick up on that auction, and I just couldn't let it go by. So I don't have any large cents at this point. And that one's in pretty good shape. There's a lot of definition still on that effigy. And see if you can see it there without the reflection off that plastic. And yeah, it's in great shape for an 1896 coin. So I can add that to my collection as well. And we got two more by the looks of it. So let's get into these last two here. Alright, so there is a 1913 dime. So the stuff at the kind of the individual pieces that I bought, like the 1917 Newfoundland quarters and these Newfoundland 50-cent pieces and this 10-cent dime, you know, they were a good deal for the price. I maybe overpaid slightly, but they were definitely things I just didn't have. And so I was willing to pay, you know, 50 cents, you know, with shipping. Like I'm accounting for the shipping on all of these. So to pay maybe $1 over spot or whatever, 50 cents over spot on something like this, you know, I'm happy to do that because I'm getting like a really nice old coin, 1913 dime. You know, where else are you going to find that for that kind of price? So that is beautiful. I can add that to the collection as well. So a few pieces from my collection and a bunch of stuff for my silver stack. I do really believe that, you know, I'm trying to, if I'm going to stack silver, I want to try and get it as close to spot as possible. If I can get it under spot, that's even better. Obviously, with coin roll hunting, you want to, you're going to get it at face value, obviously. So that's my goal, and I do collect, and I will pay a little bit more money to collect these coins and some of the more oddball stuff and something that's got some more numismatic value to it. But if I can get it at spot, like I'm a cheap bastard. I'm you know, that's good for me. I'm looking for that kind of a deal. And so this auction site's been great. I'm spending way too much money on it, I'll tell you that. But it's been fun, and I've managed to pick up all sorts of stuff to kind of add to this stack. And you know, if you're a silver stacker and you're looking at, you know, what can you find that is, you know, say the shit does hit the fan at some point, right? Say things do go south somewhere along the line. Having some access to items that could be considered valuable at that point and retain their value. These little silver coins, these are 90% silver. So yeah, and they're fractional. They're easy to sell. They're easy to get rid of. Easy to use as a form of currency. Whereas, you know, if you've got a big 1 ounce gold coin, that's, you know, it's worth a lot, but you know, what are you going to buy with that specifically? So nice to have, and there would be things that maybe that gold coin would come in useful for, but these will be much more functional as far as that goes. And they're just fun to have. You can collect and stack all at the same time. So yeah, I'm happy to get all the small stuff, the dimes, the quarters, and then yeah, pick up a few little things here and there that are, you know, good for my collection. That's awesome as well. So a little thank you. And let's see what we got here. So another single coin, so probably one that was more for my collection than for silver stacking, and it looks like it's the 1872 quarter that I picked up. So I actually have one of these already, but it was such a good deal I couldn't pass it up. So pick this one up as well. Queen Victoria head on the back there. The one I have is probably about the same condition. Now this one I did pay a little bit over spot for. It's probably the one of all these coins, it's probably the one that I paid the most over spot. You know, it's an old coin and it's worth quite a bit in really good condition. So even in this condition, it's probably worth more. It's certainly worth more in the spot. So I did pay a bit of a premium on this one, but it was still a good deal as far as I was concerned, and happy to have an extra one in my collection. So that's great. So that's it. That's all that I've got for the silver today in my packages. So these are kind of my collection pieces here that I got in. So they're all old coins. 1896 one a large cent, 1872 quarter, the 1913 dime, and then the 3 Newfoundland coins. So that's fun. I'm glad to have that. Stick that in my collection. And then the rest of it is really just silver. So the dimes, Roosevelt dimes, some quarters, and some more quarters. And I got more quarters coming in. I've got some larger lots of quarters coming in as well. So I look forward to opening those up. But these are generally just for my stack. They might fill a hole here and there, but yeah, great. Well, that's it, folks. Hopefully that was fun for you guys. It was a blast for me. And looking forward to getting the rest of the stuff that comes in, hopefully over the next week or so. So, all right. Thanks. Have a great day. Remember to like and share if you're enjoying this content, and take care.